Hello, everybody. Welcome to the John and Dan Unscripted podcast. I'm John.
And I'm Dan. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, Dan. You know what?
Yeah.
We got somebody that's here joining us today that we're about to see. Funny guy.
Yeah?
He's
Tell me
from
about
the
it.
Central Valley of California.
I like that.
From a little community called Visalia or something like that. I don't know. He'll tell us how to say it. But
Yeah, well, we could ask him.
we're hoping he's funny. We're going to find out here in a
know.
moment because we're going to ask him to do a little
Don't they all
stand-up
say
routine.
they're funny when they start?
They all do, but so far I've only noticed they're funny looking. But anyway, we'll see how this guy works out. Trent, how did you get involved in comedy?
How did I get involved in comedy? Well, I used to be a musician for many, many years, and I just got super fed up with the music scene.
Why?
Just what was popular at the time, and still sort of the same story. It's a lot of...
Techno stuff.
Yeah.
And, man, and I'm a singer-songwriter type of guy, and no one was buying my albums, and this is 11 years ago, and I was like, I'll try comedy. And, wow, opened a whole new door. You know, with music... To get a response from the crowd, you have to wait 2-3 minutes for the applause. Comedy, every 10 seconds, you're supposed to get it, and man, that's infectious.
So you're an instant gratification sort of guy is what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm hearing. Yeah.
I'm right there. It's so.
What do you do if you go 10 minutes and there's no laughs? What do you do?
You call yourself a TED talker, and that's about it. And you just walk away, be like, and that's the story of that. You walk off.
Tail between your legs
on the wall behind yourself, and this is where we're going with this conversation.
Right. But comedy's a journey, man, and it's a fun journey. I like challenges, and this is one of the most challenging things I've ever done, and I think any entertainment field you can do, because you can only learn comedy for the most part in front of people, and it's so embarrassing when you're starting out. And some people just have that natural gift, but me, I'm a slow learner, man. I got funny last week.
Well, Trent, are you willing to show us a little bit of your technique, your routine, what you think makes you funny?
Think what makes me
Yeah, think about it for a minute
Will you give us a sample of your comedy stand-up routine?
Well, all my comedy is about my life, because as a straight white male, no one wants to hear me talk about anything else.
Sure. That's pretty funny.
But, you know, my wife and I am married. I have a wife, and based on my haircut, she does too. Well,
you're already doing good.
Yeah, case in point, my wife proposed to me. Did your wife propose to you guys?
No.
I'm the only prom queen here?
Neither one of my wives proposed to me.
Well, you're a real man. That's great.
Dan proposed to me once, but we get beyond that.
Right?
I was young and needed the money, John. Come on.
That's right.
But how my story went down, it's so romantic. My wife and I, at the time, we'd been dating for 2 years, and we were watching TV. And that's it. She just turns to me and goes, "Honey, you want to elope?" And I swear, when she said elope, I thought she said elote. You guys know what elote is?
What's the opposite
Mexican
of a
street
latte?
corn. It's the best tasting thing ever. So when she said elope and I heard elote, I got extra excited.
Sure.
I was just like, yes, 1,000 times, yes.
Stomach starts growling. She thinks it's your heart. Yeah, I get it.
I asked her, I'm like, you want to go to a swap meet right now? Let's do this. She's like, what?
Swap meet.
I said, corn with mayo. Honey, look at me. I am corn with mayo. These aren't freckles. It's tahini.
Well, he does not have to go into the studio.
But you know what?
Now.
I have to pause you because we do have to go in the studio
eventually.
Because this is going to turn into a three-way competition, which we'll explain in a future podcast. So Trent, let's pop on over into the studio and let's hear what you got.
All right, let's go.
Well, good day, everybody. My name's Trent, but my friends call me Puto. I'm joking. My wife calls me that. I am married, and unlike most marriages, my wife and I were the same age. Even stranger, we have the same birthday.
Really?
Yeah, and parents. All right, I'm glad you guys laughed at that. I said that in Bakersfield. They're like, yeah, so? Well, man, do. What's going on here? Get back now. PT Cruiser, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, dude, something else new in my life. I stopped watching porn because I found something way better. Women's beach volleyball. Oh, yeah, let's change some minds tonight.
Porn stars, they're so fake. You guys have heard them, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Step brother. Not professional beach volleyball players. They're like, ah! Get it! Spike! They're tall, they're fit, they're tan, they're smacking white balls. That's right up my alley. Porn stars have the worst tattoos. They're all blotchy, unfinished. Looks like the printer ran out of ink. Professional beach volleyball players have sponsors on their skin that look like tattoos, and the Nike swoosh on the upper thigh speaks to me. It says, hey, this way. Put it in here. Just do it. Oh, man. Volleyball, I'm sorry, most sensual sport out of all of them. I actually got my wife a pair of women's volleyball shorts. And guys, my ass looks fantastic in these things. Woo! Good game, everybody. Let's hit the showers. Go, team, go. Yeah, we're doing great, man. I did something stupid the other day I want to share with you guys. I was at a friend's house. I used his bathroom. Thought I grabbed a wet wipe. Turned out it was a Clorox wipe. Can you guys say, mi culo es muy caliente? Are you following me, guys? I bleached my butt. I whitewashed my bitty bitty bum bum. And not only that, not only did it sting like hell, but for a week, my shits came out white. White shit! I swear. Yeah, my poo-poo. It was white shit like a bird. My poo-poo turned to caca. You know, it's not all bad, though, guys. I got a mirror. Ooh, it looks good back there. Like a sandwich with the crust cut off. Man. The only bad news about bleaching my, tush, my wife says it's lost its flavor. You see, guys, this is the same reason you don't clean a cast iron pan. All those juices and flavors you've been building up over those years, yeah, gone. Out the poop chute. My wife doesn't know I tell that joke, so that's just between me, you, and the 1,000 listeners you have. Now, my marriage is going through a rough time right now, guys. It's just, I snore. I snore so bad. I have to sleep on the couch. I've done everything to stop snoring. I've tried a mouth guard. I've tried a nose strips. I tried an exorcist. Nothing. So I went to my doctor about my problem, and he says I snore because I have narrow nostrils. I knew that. I already knew that because I got a COVID-19 test and the Q-tip wouldn't fit. Yeah. My nostrils are too small for the nasal test, so instead I had to get the anal test. Yeah, that was a weird drive-through.
Good thing you were white down there.
A drive-through test site. I had to stick my ass out the window at a CVS. You think their receipts are long? Good thing I bleached my asshole. I look really stupid. But guys, in the end, I'm proud to say this. My results came back negative, but my experience, very positive. Yeah. Oh, man, I struggle with stuff, guys. I know I come across like a perfect guy, but no, okay, that gets the biggest laugh. No, for 20 years, I've been addicted to cigarettes. For 20 years, I was addicted to cigarettes, but it's been 8 months since I've had a smoke. Yeah. You guys aren't clapping? You guys are just like, quitter. Let us know when it's 9 months, then we'll be impressed. It's so hard to quit smoking, and what helps me is nicotine gum. And the other day I went to Walmart just for nicotine gum, and the cashier actually says this to me. He goes, if you really wanted to quit, you wouldn't need this. Wow. A cashier life coach. I mean, what else is this guy saying to other customers and their purchases? He's like, an air fryer. If you really knew how to cook, you wouldn't need this. A sign that says live, laugh, love. You know, if you really had friends, you wouldn't need this. A charcuterie board. You know, if you weren't so white. This is why I stopped buying nicotine gum at Walmart. Now I just steal it. Yeah, I went from smoking to stealing. From tobacco to klepto, and I'm a better person now. Yeah. So I told that joke last week, and this girl came up to me, no joke, goes, "Oh, you know what helped me quit smoking? Sucking on licorice." Yeah, but people already question my sexuality. How would that look? Just me out there going, bursting with flavor. Licorice, more like suckerish, right, John? I love the red ones, but the black ones fill me up. I am Trent Babb. Thank you so much for listening. It was a pleasure. Thanks, guys.
All right, we're back here with Trent after his incredible set he just did. How the hell
Funny
can you
stuff,
just
Trent.
consistently be funny like that?
Funny
Trent?
stuff.
Well,
What's the secret? What's the secret?
Well, when you have unlimited sources of ketamine, it's easy to. I'm a goofball, man. It's either 100 miles per hour or nothing. And I think that's what comedy is. You're on the spot. I dig being judged, which is so weird. And I think that's part of what comedy is so popular these days. You can't judge anyone or anything. You have to. There's so much backpedaling, but with comedy, oh man, it's either on or it's off, and I dig that. And so that's why I dig comedy so much.
Nice. Well, you were on for about 10 minutes there.
That was very good. And Trent,
Very
if
good.
somebody wanted to book you or get in contact with you for any kind of future comedy gig, how would they do that?
So I do have a great website, TrentBabbComedy.com. That's Babb with B-A-B-B. And it's all one word, TrentBabbComedy.com.
And how do you spell Trevor?
Trent?
Oh, Trent. Sorry, that's a little inside joke.
He's stealing my jokes.
T-R-E-N-T.
He's stealing my
Right.
ketamine, too. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, you know, if you leave it on the table.
Yeah, Trent is Trent, Babb, B-A-B-B, and comedy, C-O-M-E.
And that goes straight to your website. People can contact you, book you through all that.
Right, and you know what's interesting about what we just did? So this today got done doing a clean show at the Sacramento Punchline, and I was telling you guys earlier, after I get done with the clean show, I want to get dirty
It
because
was filthy, man.
I
It was
can
filthy.
I can do both.
Shower. I got to go take a shower, Trent.
Not only you got more reasons to take a shower than that, man.
I do.
You're telling me, man.
So
I've been in here all day. What do you want me to say?
I say
waiting for you.
that because the listeners are like, man, he's filthy. No, I'm also a clean comic, too. I do both. I'm a virtuoso. I've been doing this
kidding
comedy
aside,
for
we realize
11
that.
years. When you've been doing something 11 years, you better be pretty good at it either way. So
have some
just want to
diversity.
throw that out there.
Right.
If you have a church gig, I'll come do my lick asshole bit for you.
I'll tell you what I think sells your comedy, Trent, and that's your facial expressions.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely hiding something on a subconscious level.
I
but
believe you are.
Yeah, you can tell you've been doing this for a while. And we certainly appreciate you coming on the show.
Yeah, Trent, thank you so much.
Thanks for
and for
taking
all
the
you
time.
viewers out there, stay tuned. We're going to have more. But
That's right.
for now, we got to run.
Like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube channel.
Thank you all much.
That would help us out a lot. We appreciate y'all being here, and thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.